Hello, you are welcome again to the channel. My name is Blessing Ejechi. Are you aware that when it comes to the beginning of the year, many people's morale are always high? Many people's expectations are always at the peak. Many people think that they are going to achieve much at the beginning of the year. Some start by making some New Year resolutions, thinking that before the end of the year they will be able to achieve one thing or the other. But before it comes to the beginning of the middle of the year, they discover that they have not been able to achieve anything. Some before the month of February end, they have not been able to even remember their resolutions or the things that they said they were going to achieve. I want to share with you about 5 things that you need if you want to maximize the new year. 5 things that are very important to you, or that will be very important to you if you want to maximize this year to your own benefit. Number one is take out some time to plan your year. There is need for you to take out some time and go to a solitude, go to a retreat, a place that it is between you and yourself, you and God, you and your destiny, you and your purpose. Take out some writing materials. It may be your pad and all that. Begin to write down how your life is going to be for the year. How do you want your life to be? How do you actually want this year to be for you? Write it down. Then begin to reflect how you lived your life last year. What are the things that became a distraction for you? Take an introspective study about your life. When you take time to reflect about your life, you see that you are going to learn some valuable lessons. Then the second thing you will do is to commit your plans to the Lord. As you have written your goal for the year, you have written your plans for the year, pray about them. Commit them to the hand of God. You see, I have discovered that many people, it is not because they do not want to actualize, or they are not working to actualize their purpose or their plans or their goals, but most of them are being fought spiritually that they were unable, or they are unable to actualize their purpose, not because they are not trying, but because there is a spiritual force, a spiritual power that is fighting them. So when a spiritual power is fighting you, you will need the power of God to dislodge their plans. As you are entering the year with expectations, with plans, so the enemy is also planning in order for you not to actualize your purpose, in order for you not to become who you said and whom God wants you to be. So you will need to pray and dislodge every plans and agenda of the enemy against your life. Then the third thing that you need to do is to write out your major achievements. What are the major things that you actually want to achieve this year? Write, and also write out your distractions by the side. Write out the major accomplishments you want to accomplish by one side. Write out the distractions, the things that will make you not to fulfill or actualize these things. As you write them down, begin to look for ways and solution to these distractions. Tackle it there and then. Think critically and think spiritually. Think critically, logically, and also think spiritually. What do I mean by thinking spiritually? Look at spiritual solutions to the problems. Then, number 4 thing you will also need to do is to have an accountability partner. Who is the person that can help you to keep you accountable to the plans you have? Possibly maybe your spouse, or maybe your mentor, or somebody that is close to you, maybe a friend. But make sure you mind the people that you tell your visions to. Look at this person and make yourself accountable. Let the person begin to ask you how far you have gone. By the month of, before the end of the month of January, the person should ask you how far you have gone. February, the person can ask you. Even the person did not ask you, you can make yourself accountable by going to the person to begin to outline some of the things you have been able to achieve, your difficulties, and also the person will be a valuable help for you. The number 5 thing you need to do is to be determined to grow. Make sure that you are growing. Without growth, you will not actually evolve. You will need to evolve to become the person that you will need to be to become who you want to be. Until you become who you will need to be, you will not become that thing that you actually want to be. If you don't evolve to become that person that will become the carrier and the achiever of that goal, you will not be able to achieve that goal. There are certain things that you have not been able to get because you have not grown to the level. So when you become determined to grow, you will see that this year you will be able to achieve everything that you actually want to achieve. God bless you so much. You are welcome.